What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Um, this is a different kind of video. I am going to say I am a little sick still. So, we're just going to deal with it. Anyways, today I watched a video from the YouTube channel Younger Days, and it was a playlist of songs that get white people turned. So I thought, in order to not get copyrighted for playing all these songs, I wrote them all down. Well, I omitted some that I didn't really know. So, of course, I wasn't going to get turned to songs I don't know. But I wrote down the ones that I do know, and we are going to put them in a tier list. So, basically, if you've never seen a tier list video, S is like super, superior, superb. S something, great. Go down to D tier, okay? So, and it looks like all of my pictures just came in alphabetically, so I guess we'll do this alphabetically. So the first one is Africa by Toto. I don't know about you. It's a good song, yes, but I wouldn't say it's one of those songs that when it comes on, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my jam. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's a good song, but I guess Lorraine's down in Africa. So, but we're gonna put it in B tier. If it comes on, I'll listen to it, but I'm not gonna freak out over it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Number 2, All the Small Things by Blink-182. I'm a big Blink fan. I love Blink. And I would say this is one of those songs that people like more for the work sucks. I know. You know what I'm saying? So people want this song, I think. They just like the song to get to that one point. For me, this song comes on and it's great. I'm loving it. So I'm giving Blink an S tier. I mean, somebody's gonna disagree with that, but this is my tier list. If you want to do it, go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not really looking. I have all these written down, and I'm not sure all the pictures came with, so I'm trying to, mark them off my list as I do them. Okay, so the next one is Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. Personally, I'm not getting turned to this song. The only fun part of this song is, hey, teachers, leave us kids alone. My mom, on the other hand, she'd get turned to Pink Floyd. I'm going to put Pink Floyd in C tier. It's just not one of those songs that I'm like, oh, it's not a bop. It's kind of a depressing song. Sorry, I said it. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, huh? Bohemian Rhapsody. I will put Bohemian Rhapsody in A tier, mostly because it starts out pretty slow. You can't really vibe right away to it. You gotta let it build. And the part that I think is where it gets everyone is gonna be at that end part where, everybody just, they know their sides. Like, Galileo, Galileo, Galileo. Like, everybody just knows their part, right? And you know, and it's a classic. Everybody loves Bohemian Rhapsody, and if you don't, you're wrong. Sorry, I said it. Okay, the next one, boom, 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 boom. You know the boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. That one. Uh, Venga Boys. I don't know how to say it. I wouldn't say I get turned when I hear this song. What I will say is that it's freaking stuck in my head all day. We'll put them with Pink Floyd. Sorry, but spend the night together from now until forever. Like, it's dumb. It's just, it's one of those lyrics that's just catchy enough to just be stuck with you, right? Okay. Next one, Bruce Springsteen, Born in the USA. Going D tier. If it comes on, I want to change the song. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. It's not for me. It's just. It doesn't get me turned. Yeah, I was born in the USA, but man. Also, isn't that song about like the kids that went, or the kids that got sent to like Nam or something? It's about some war, I'm pretty sure. I don't do a whole lot of war stuff, so search me. This next one, my brother absolutely loves. It's one of his favorite bands. I'm saying this because he said he wasn't going to watch this video, so I'm going to see if he catches that, if he actually watches it, because he absolutely hates this band. He doesn't like Amy Lee as a singer. Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. I'm going to put them with Toto in B tier. It's a good song. Not one of my favorite Evanescence songs, so can't say that I'm like, I don't actively search it. Like, oh, I really want to listen to this song right now. Like, I mean, if it's on, I'll listen to it, but I'm not actively searching it out. Okay, next one is NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye. I'm a Backstreet girl. Backstreet Boys girls. So NSYNC is going in C tier. It's good. I'll listen to it if it comes on. Again, I'm not actively searching it out. You know what I'm saying? Backstreet Boys. That's where you go. So this next one, Call Me Maybe. Going in D tier. It's a bop when it came out. Now it's just, it comes on and you're like, oh, okay. And then you're just kind of unironically singing along with it because it's on. But here's my number, so call me maybe. Like, ew, no. When it came out, frick yeah, sign me up. I'll jam to Carly Rae Jepsen. Now, not so much. The next one, Come On Eileen. Yeah, come on Eileen, come on in, everything. Yeah, again, I'm sick. Don't even come at me. It's a good song, but what do people know of that song? Come On Eileen. There's only so much you can do with Come On Eileen. There's a whole song that nobody else knows the words to. So, sorry, D tier. The next one is this. I think this is Dancing Queen. Yeah. Dancing Queen by ABBA. We'll put them in C tier. If it comes on, yeah, we'll vibe to it. But, again, not my favorite. Have you noticed that I'm getting turned to the emo music? And then everything else is just meh. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know. I think a lot of like these songs that get white people turned, it ends up being more just like nostalgia versus anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the next one is the Cha Cha Slide. If I'm at a wedding and the Cha Cha Slide comes on, yeah, I'll get up and do it. But I'm not just sitting at work playing the Cha Cha Slide for the fun of it, you know? And also, when I watched through this this video today for all these songs, I never realized how, like, the singer of this, he's so, like, everybody else is, like, really into it and to the left, to the right. And he's just, take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. And he's just, like, not into it. So either he was caught on a bad day or bro just really wasn't into that song. Next is Drops of Jupiter by Train. We'll put Train up at A tier because, again, I'm not gonna, okay, maybe I can't. Because, again, I'm not gonna search it out, but if it comes on, it's a bop. I'll listen to it. You know, what's the line in here that I'm trying to think of? The best soy latte that you've ever seen in me, or something like that. That's like my favorite part of this song, I think. I think it's that one. I don't know. Let's forget I said that. Maybe I'll cut that out in editing. Otherwise, I'll forget and whatever. Next is Everybody, Backstreet's Back. I actively search out Backstreet Boys songs. I'm 30 years old, and I will listen to the Backstreet Boys until I'm can no longer listen to music. I said it. Don't care. Don't care. I'll do it. It's fine. They're great. Okay? My niece loves them. Okay, maybe I'm projecting, but she does watch the music video to Everybody Backstreet's Back more than most other music videos when they're on. So, hey, I'm just saying what I see, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, the next one is Hey Soul Sister by Train. And again, I'm going to put Train down here in C because I'm not the Train fan. My mother, on the other hand. This is almost like a semi-tier of stuff that would get my mom turned. Minus the boom, 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 boom. Because, side note. When this song first came out, I think it was in like a... What was it in? It was in some show. And all I remember is my mom watched the show, and then she comes to me, and she goes, "Oh, I was watching this show, and they played this song, and I really liked it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Because again, I was a teenager. I was kind of an asshole. And she's like, I wish I knew what it was called. Do you know this song that goes, "Hey"? And I'm like, I need a little bit more than hey. So, to this day, most of the time when that song comes on, we're always, what's that song that goes, "Hey"? So my mom would put Hey Soul Sister probably as an S tier. I'm putting it as a C tier because of that moment. Because it just kind of ruined it for me. Sorry, Mom. Alright, the next song is Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know about you, but I was probably 2 or 3 years ago that I learned that the start of Cotton Eye Joe was not Fadot Fadoot. That it was actually words. Before I knew that it was words, sure, it would have been high. But we're going to throw it in C tier. Because it's actual words. If I'm listening to some, like, hillbilly type song, I want it to kind of sound hillbilly. You know? Just kind of sounds. That was so rude. I'm so sorry. Ignore me, please. Next is I'm Blue. Dabba dee. Dabba die. You know, I have a blue house with a blue window. For the intro and then that part of the song, we'll put it in B tier. I think that's fair, right? I mean, it's not a terrible song. Oh my gosh. It's like, I remember where I see these things written down. Okay, the next one is Kryptonite, and I couldn't remember who it was by, so I just took a picture, or I just got a picture of Kryptonite. I'm gonna also put Kryptonite in B tier. It's a good song. Sometimes when I'm feeling a type of way, we'll put it on, and you know, we'll bump, we'll jive, we'll get turnt. How about that? We'll get turnt. The next one is Mbop by Hanson. You know, Mbop, tibidop dop doo wop, shoo-wop doo wop, dop doo, yeah. Ooh. For being sick, that was shit, but I did good for being sick. I'll put this in C tier because I'm not going to actively seek it out, but if it comes on, I'll dip and dots on a Roomba if I have to. Just saying. Next is Mr. Brightside. Mr. Brightside's going in A tier. Because as soon as you're coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine, it builds you up and you gotta keep going. It's a whole thing, and I love it. Except I watched a misheard lyrics video, and at the end of Mr. Brightside, where he's just saying "I never," it says Viagra. So now all I hear is Viagra. Sorry, Mr. Brightside. More like Mr. Downside. Next is Eye of the Tiger. And of course, okay, not of course, but Eye of the Tiger is going in B tier because it's a bop. Okay? When you're kind of in the place where, okay, I'll put it this way. If I'm at work and I really need to get something done, I'll put on Eye of the Tiger, and it just gives you the momentum to go, right? So that's what we do. And as a Supernatural fan, we had to go with Dean's Eye of the Tiger. I had to. Because who does Eye of the Tiger better than Dean Winchester? And don't say Survivor, because... And also don't say Rocky. Rocky's old. Okay. Oh, gosh. It's late. It's been a long day. I really wanted to do this. Okay, this next one. It's a decent song, okay? Never Gonna Give You Up. But it is so memeable at this point that it's got to go in D tier. It's not getting me turned. It's just making people, oh, you just got rickrolled. Like, it's just not fun anymore then. So it's got to go D tier. I'm sorry, Rick Astley. You got to. Okay, next is Kings of Leon, Sex on Fire. This one, I also unfortunately cannot help but hear a misheard song lyric on this one. And that's Dyslexic on Fire. So now every time I listen to this song, that's all I hear. But I'm going to put, it's a good song. I will give them that. It's a good song. But when it comes on, I'm not, you know, it just doesn't make you want to, when I think of getting turnt, I feel like such a boomer saying that. I'm not, but it just does not feel right coming out of my mouth. When I think of getting turnt, it's a song that comes on and I'm like, oh, I hope you go dance. That is not this song. I'm sorry, it's just not. Okay. I don't even really know where I want to put Ice Ice Baby. Again, this just goes back to nostalgia because this is one of the first songs that I ever learned to rap to. I don't know why. This is one of the first songs I ever learned to rap to. So it's a special place for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's Vanilla Ice. Okay, we'll put it in C because if it comes on, we'll listen to it. But we don't enjoy it. How about that? If it comes on, we'll listen to it, but it's not our favorite. All right. Next one, Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. We'll put that up in B tier. It's kind of a bop. You know, if sometimes it kind of revs you up a little bit in the beginning. And then, I got my first real 6-string. And then you're kind of invested in the story after that. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Okay, the next one is Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne. I think that's what that is. Yeah. We'll put that up in A tier. It's a good song. Like, it's a good song. And we'll just listen to it all the time. Every time it comes on, you can't change it. You gotta listen to it. That's the place that it holds. It's one of those songs that when it comes on, even if you're not in the mood for it, you have to listen to it. Because then by the end of it, you're like, I feel better for having listened to that. Yeah, that's what that song does. It makes you feel better about life when it's over. That made no sense. This video is so unhinged. I'm going to probably lose subscribers over this. Oh well. You're here for me, right? I hope. Okay, next is Sweet Caroline. It's a good song, but then also, is it only good for the bum bum bum? Or is it good as a whole? Let's put it up in B tier. You know, if it comes on, I'll listen to it. And then I'm not going to actively search it out. You know, it's good, but it's not like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Okay, the next one I wasn't quite sure why it was on here, and that was John Denver's Country Roads Take Me Home. So, while it's a good song, it's not getting me turned. It's really slow and just meh. You know? Good song, but I'm not getting turned. Okay, next is 1,000 Miles, and I want to say it's a good song, but it's only good because of that Terry Crews part of the movie. Had that song not been a Terry Crews moment, would it still be a song that people get turned to? So for that reason, it's got to go in C tier. Because would it withstand being on its own? And I'm not sure we can say that it would. I don't think it would. So we got to put it in C tier. Okay, next. Can't Stop the Feeling. Justin Timberlake from the Trolls movie. You know, I got this feeling inside my bones. I'm putting it in C tier. Again, it's a decent song, but one, I'm not a huge Justin Timberlake fan. I know, but if it comes on and I have to listen to it, I'll listen to it, but and that is what it is. It's not my favorite. Okay, next is Comma Chameleon. And you know what? I'm saying Culture Club is going up in S tier. I will search out this song. I freaking love this song. I love all the shoulder moves, you know. You come and go. You come and go. It's just, it's great. I love it. It needs no other explanation. Up next is Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. I might get some flack for this one. Megan enjoys this song, and that's great. However, I'm not a big fan. I'll listen to it if it comes on, but I can't say that I'm gonna enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just one of those songs. It's good, but I don't know. Next is Walking on Sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. I knew I wasn't going to hit those notes. We'll put it in C tier. I'll listen to it if it comes on, but I'm not going to be like, you know what I really want to listen to today? And just go balls to the wall and have a great time? Walking on Sunshine. Nah. That's not happening. So, it's going in C tier. Next is Mambo number 5. I suppose if we put Cha Cha Slide in B tier, because I feel like this is another wedding song. You know? So, if it's on, I'll enjoy it. I will. It's not bad. So, we'll do that. Next is YMCA. Again, another wedding song that you're gonna get into if it comes on while you're at a wedding when most white people get turned. So yeah, it's gotta go in B tier. Next is You're the One That I Want from Grease. That's gotta go in A tier only because 1, it's a good song. 2, my grandmother might haunt me if I put it low. She had all of us grandkids watch Grease from basically out the womb. So I'm not mad about it. It's great. I love it. It's a great movie. Fantastic movie. Yeah, everybody watch it, okay? All right, so A tier. Next is Tub Thumping from Chumbawamba. And I'm going to put them up in B tier. No, we're going to go up to A. Because it's a bop. You know, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. It's just such an uplifting song. Wait a minute, Eye of the Tiger was supposed to be up here. I think. I don't know, but it is now. Because I need it to be up here. I've thought about it, and it needs to be up here. Okay, next is Foster of People, Foster of the Kids, I don't remember. Fosters of something, Pumped Up Kicks. It's a good song. I will give them that. I love the old-timey sound to it. If it comes on, I'll listen to it. I'm not going to actively search for it, you know. So we'll do that. Next is Fireflies by Owl City. When that song came out, I vibed to it. Everybody around me hated it, but I enjoyed it a lot. So I think more so for probably the most nostalgic song, I think, right now, so far in this list, we're going to put it in A tier. I love it still to this day. Next is Earth, Wind, Fire. I almost said Earth, Wind, Fire, Activate. That's definitely not it. September, you know, body up, say that you remember. If you really, okay, this is how we really get Jake upset. The next line is Dancing in September. But for the longest, I know what it is. But to really get Jake, you just have to say something about September. When you sing that song, he gets very upset. So, a fun fact. So if he listened to this, if he watches this video, it's something about September. Okay, this next one, Seven Nation Army. I do not like this song at all. I don't. If I could go lower than D tier, I would. So, but it's going in D tier. I don't like that song. It's right up there with freaking Outkast and Shake It, or whatever that song is. You know, Shake It like a Polaroid picture. Whatever. I hate it. Moving on. This is Shake It by Metro Station. If you can name another Metro Station song, put it in the comments, because I'm pretty sure they only have one song. But if Shake It comes on, we're vibing. Now when she touches like this, will you do me like that? You know, it's great. Okay, next is Aha, Take On Me. Sorry, not a huge fan. It's a good, decent song, I guess, but not my favorite. The Macarena, that's got to go with the rest of my wedding songs, I guess, because that's another one. Okay, riddle me this also. Do any of you remember actually learning how to do the Macarena? Because I'm convinced we all just came out the womb knowing how to do the Macarena. I don't ever remember learning to do the Macarena. I just remember one day doing it. So I'm convinced that it was just something we all are just designed to know how to do. Next is Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith, R.I.P. I want to say I vibed hard to this when I was graduating high school. And at my graduation party, I vibed to this song. So we'll put it in B tier. It's got that nostalgia, but you know, it's not like, oh, this is awesome, but it's a bop when the time is right. Next is Wannabe by the Spice Girls. We're gonna put that down in C tier. Yeah, it's okay. Again, I think a lot of these are more of a nostalgia thing versus getting turnt, you know? So, we'll go in C tier. Next is Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. I think there are other Bon Jovi songs that I would get turnt to. I keep doing this because I'm not sure I'm giving, I'm understanding what this means. Maybe I am, but I don't know. But we'll put it in B tier. It's a good song. But again, there are other Bon Jovi songs that I could probably name. Actually, there's another one. Living on a Prayer. That one. That's going up in A tier because I think with that one, everybody just wants to hit the, whoa, living on a prayer. Like, you just want to get into that one more. When I hear You Give Love a Bad Name, I think of Blake Lewis from American Idol when he, like, beatboxed to it. He should have won. I'm sorry, Jordan Sparks. Blake Lewis should have won that year. Anyways, next one is Sweet Home Alabama. I'm putting that in C tier. I like Leonard Skinner, but I'm not putting on Sweet Home. Actually, no, it's going down into D tier. I don't put on Sweet Home Alabama and just vibe. You know? It's just not. The next one is Chicken Fried by the Zac Brown Band. I really just did fried chicken. Because I typed in chicken fried and I forgot Zac Brown Band. So it just came up chicken, so I was like, alright, we'll use this. Okay, we need to wrap this up and I need to go to bed, I think. It's been a day. Next is Gives You Hell by the All American Rejects. That is an S tier. I will take that song to my grave. I love it so much. And it empowers you, you know? When you see my face, I hope it gives you hell. Who doesn't want those kind of vibes in their life? Come on. Next is Queen, We Will Rock You. That's going up in A tier also. I don't know many Queen songs that flop or just don't make you feel a type of way. Maybe that's the whole point of this. They just make you feel a certain way. Next is I Write Sins Not Tragedies. That's going up S tier. Love a Panic at the Disco moment. I Write Sins Not Tragedies. That's where my prime emo days came into play, everybody. Panic at the Disco. This song, mostly. Next is All Star by Smash Mouth. It's a good song, but it's going in B tier, and here's why. I feel, this is my opinion, Shrek makes this song. When you hear this song, you think of Shrek. And it's the nostalgia. Like, R.I.P. to this dude. He passed too. Damn. They're all going. Well, okay, not everybody, but man. So, I mean, when I hear this song, I think of Shrek. Or, like, memes. Not once am I like, oh, I want to listen to Smash Mouth. Come on. And if you are, I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just... I see Shrek. Next is Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. They're going up in A tier because this is everybody loves this song. And it was a meme for a bit when Will Ferrell and Jimmy Fallon did their whole skit with it. So that's another thing that ruined this song for Jake. What about the streetlights? Every time this song comes on, we'd have to do this. Next is Barbie Girl by Aqua. Putting that in C tier. If it's on, I'll listen to it, fine. But I'm not gonna be like, I so want to listen to Barbie Girl right now. Like, oh my gosh. No. Not. And last, we have Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. Bedingfield? We're gonna put that in C tier also. I think if it was like That Pocket Full of Sunshine, that would be higher. But again, probably just because of Easy A. But that's what we gotta do. We gotta go C tier. Alright. So this is my tier list, I guess. My S's, I'm pretty happy with. I guess what this is just saying is I have a specific type of music that makes me happier than the rest. I listen to a wide repertoire of music, but I thoroughly enjoy specific music, I guess. So, leave in the comments if you think I did great, or if you would have put something somewhere different, or, just if you want to see more tier lists, give me some ideas if this is something you're kind of into. As always, tell your mom I says hi, and peace out, Girl Scouts.